Hi everybody and welcome to our Big Brother live feed spoilers / pre-show party for our Super Bowl, the double elimination on Big Brother 18. So excited everybody, yeah! But we have so much to catch you guys up on before tonight's episode because I'm sure a lot of it is not going to air. So, before we get to all that, before I get to you guys in the chat room, let me remind you, if you don't have the feeds, get them from yourrealityrecaps.com/feeds. It's also how you can watch the show tonight, the same exact place, CBS All Access. If you want to see any of our shows back with past house guests, without spoilers, they're at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18. If you want to watch these shows back, which are the spoiler shows, they're over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18 spoilers. You can also follow at bb18 feed updates on Twitter for 24/7 live feed updates, or get your flashback times from yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18 flashbacks. See how quick I did that part? Okay, last part. 2 most important things if you want to help us. Number 1, become patron. Access to the patron-only Facebook group. Shows weekly just for patrons. Prize giveaways every week for patrons. Your questions asked to reality stars. And most importantly, it's what keeps us up and running all year long. Yes, you can do a one-time donation over at PayPal if you don't want to be a patron. However, the last and most important thing before we get to so much is yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon video. It's only good for this month. Go there and watch the video. It's a 2-minute video, and then there's 3 steps. If you guys ever love what we do, from our mashups to our shows to anything, please, please, please go check out yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon video. It doesn't cost you guys anything. It's just free trial of video shows that you guys sign up for, and we get some of the money for it. It will help us get the equipment we need, pay for stuff we need so that we can cover Big Brother 19 and keep bringing you guys show. And it's free. Everything else, feeds, patron, PayPal, that all costs money. This, free, and helps us out, and only good for this month. So take a minute, do that for us, and now, without further ado, oh my god, you guys. I think we should just do this right from the start. Let's just do this right from the start, because if it breaks the show, another reason I need you to go to Amazon Trial, we can restart it and not have it screw up in the middle of the show. So, in case you missed it on Twitter, and you want to know some of the things that you're supporting when you support us, okay, here was mashup number 1 from today. Love that, Nicole. Who knew I could be on Team Nicole? I didn't know I could be on Team Nicole. Yay! Now, there's one more, and this was my most favorite part of everything that happened on the live feeds last night, which I'm going to fill you all in. But this moment is my most favorite moment from the live feeds last night. Okay, so watch. This is the best. It's like he listens to me, is what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Boop, you gotta move over. Go. Okay.
Are you staring me down for any reason?
No, I'm not.
I don't feel like that's respectful to a woman.
Really?
People go like this.
So now you're fucking lying in front of everybody.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. If
You're
you're gonna lie, lie. I'm trying not to be loud. Chips are kind of loud, so.
Oh, now you're not trying to be loud? Now you're not trying to be loud, Paul? Oh my god, every conversation with Paul is like... That boy has a bag of Lay's chips in every important conversation that he manages somehow to fist his face full of and crunch chomp through. I'm telling you, the DR finally said something to him. The DR finally said something to him, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you, DR, for clearly letting Paul know he needs to stop crunch munching through every single conversation that he has in the Big Brother house. Or at least in the background of every good conversation. Oh, it enrages me. But I did love how he was like, and my favorite part of that clip, and no, I will not play it again, you have to go look at it on my Twitter, is how many people didn't notice the sub-Corey story. So I'm just saying, if you didn't notice it on that go-round, you should go play it back and look at what Corey's doing in those clips. It's a little sub-story. It's a little sub-story of the story. Go check it out. So, if you guys didn't hear, I'm sure a lot of you were here yesterday for our live feed spoiler show where we let you guys know about everything that happened with the flip. So, Natalie telling Zakiya everything, and them deciding to, well, actually, that technically wasn't what we talked about. It was happening a little bit as our show was ending last night. But basically, everything about the flip, pretty much up until Natalie talking to Zakiya, is what we talked about on yesterday's show. So if you missed it, it's over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB18 spoilers. So now, you guys know the deal. I'm going to ramble everything that I remember, and then chat room, I'm all yours. I will give you more details of what you want to know, and we'll talk about what you guys think about everything that happened. So, since yesterday, Natalie went to Zakiya and she was like, girl, your man is abusive. You are in an abusive relationship with your man. And Zakiya was like, girl power. I'm all for the girls, team girls. I hear you. Thanks for telling me. I love you. You're the best. Natalie power, girl power, go Natalie. And then Zakiya went right to Paulie, Nicole, and Corey and told them everything. Zakiya, girl, I swear I'm breaking from my normal comedic thing to let you all know. Zakiya needs help. And I legitimately hope she gets therapy when she gets out of this house. I really care about her as a human, and I think she needs some professional help. Because I just feel bad for her all around in general. The fact that all of her self-worth comes from Paulie or a man is bad. So yeah, back to what I was saying about that conversation. So Zakiya unloads everything that she just heard. And now Paulie is full roid rage. He is like sitting in that room and he is boiling and he wants to like go and attack Natalie and he wants to go and attack Michelle. However, he's like, shit balls, I'm sitting right here with Zakiya. I have to manage her. I have to like keep her under wraps because Lord knows if I go attack them and just leave Zakiya, then I'm not really being a caring partner in this moment. So like you saw like his wheels were just like turning like, oh god, I gotta sit here and placate her. I just want to go explode on those people. And my favorite part is how Paulie during all this is like, I have my emotions in check. Unlike these other people, I can control my emotions. Girl, you can't control your emotions. You are losing it, Paulie. Okay, so then they all kind of leave, and then Paulie ends up going into the have-not room where James is. And also, I think Corey was in there. And James is like, Paulie's like, James, what's up with your girl? Why is she spreading all these rumors about me? Why is she saying I'm flirting with her? Why is she telling Zakiya all this stuff about her? Why? And then James like, ugh. And we all thought James was going to ruin it. We all at that point were anti-James again. We were like, here we go, James is ruining our lives. Although I will say, 2 hysterical points during all this, James uttered these sentences. Number 1, I really need a break. CBS better not call me back for Big Brother 19. I need a break. Precious. Nobody's ever calling you to be on the show again. It's not gonna happen. You're not even this close to being an all-star. Not even this close. And I love what you're doing right now. And I love what you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate what you're doing, James, but not even close. And it's kind of funny. The other thing that came out in this conversation, which is causing lots of controversy on the Big Brother interwebs, is Paulie, after Derek did his video and said, I never touched that woman. After Derek did his video and said, I never told James anything about Paulie being on the show, and I never told Paulie anything about James being on the show, Paulie says, Derek told me about you being on the show. So then everybody on Twitter went and like attacked Derek and was like, oh, you liar, liar, liar. And Derek was like, he's backed into a wall. He needs to rebuild his trust with James. So this is the only thing that he can do to rebuild his trust. I would do the same exact thing. Now, here's the one funny part. James's face when Paulie tells him that Derek told him, James was like, he told you, he didn't tell me. So James, in the Big Brother game that happens outside of the house, you know where you are on the pecking order. And number 2, here's what I want to say. Derek says he didn't tell anybody anything because of the integrity of the game. I'm going to choose to believe Derek because Derek has never lied to me. And if that's what he's saying, then I'm going to go with believing it. Now, if this was somebody that was not Derek, I would say, if my best friend's brother was going to be on the show, I would give my best friend's brother the information, especially if my best friend has been living with for the past 3 years that I'm the reason they lost all their money. Now, that's just me and my opinion if it wasn't Derek. However, it's Derek, and he claims he didn't tell anybody anything. So it is your decision to go with what you believe. Derek says he didn't tell him. Paulie says he did tell him on the feeds. It's up to all of you to come to your own conclusions. That being said, Derek's winning this season. P.S. I'm pretty sure Derek has been mentioned more on this season than on his own season. So this season kind of was Derek versus Vanessa. Derek's winning. Hands down, Derek's winning. Anyway, so then Zakiya comes in to the have not room, and Zakiya's like, oh, guys, what are you talking about? I miss all you. I don't even know what's happening. I miss all you. James, James, are you crying? Are you crying, James? Are you crying, Paulie? Why are you guys crying? Are you guys crying? Why are you so sad? Then they pretend like they were crying. Even though they told her, no, we weren't crying. Paulie was literally wiping his eyes. I really hope we get that scene tonight. I hope we get the fake crying scene. Because I can't even wrap my head around it. I don't even know what... There was no point to then make her think that you were crying. But Zakiya, like someone in an emotionally abusive relationship, was like, oh my god, are you sad? Are you crying? Let me give you a hug. Oh, I'm going to give you a hug. Oh, let me hug you. I love you so much. Anything that lets me touch you or get your affection or anything. I have no morals at this point. So, all of that shit happened. Then Paulie leaves the room. And then, yes, I'm leaving out parts. But then Natalie kind of comes walking by, and he's like, Natalie, I would like you to know that your personality is as fake as your tits. Oh, no, 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 you do not do that to Queen Natalie. So then Natalie goes back, and then she goes with James, and then the Paulie goes upstairs. Yes, earlier Paulie went upstairs and told Victor everything, but now Paulie is upstairs with Corey and Paul, and he's filling them in on everything. And then, holy shit, hold on to your sphincters. Wait, I want to also say this. It was a little interesting to me that all the penises went upstairs and Nicole stayed downstairs. I thought Nicole would be dignitized by all the penises upstairs. I expected her to go trotting right behind her Paulie and her Paul and her Corey and everyone else right upstairs. But nope, she didn't. She stayed downstairs. I think she stayed downstairs because she was spying on Michelle and Bridget, but whatever. So now they're all upstairs, and Bridget and James go up to the HOH room, and that is where the shit went down. So Paulie was like, I don't know, and your girl, and she's telling stuff, and blah, blah, and Bridget's like, fake tits, and Paulie's like, fuck your fake tits, fuck New Jersey, I hate New Jersey needs to blow up. P.S. I guess he's not doing any meet and greets in New Jersey. I'm just saying, and don't you own a business in New Jersey? You gotta stop with the Jersey. You gotta stop. Stop with the Jersey, Paul. Okay, so then Natalie comes upstairs and she comes in the room. And then oh Lord, Natalie is like, why are you saying this about me? Why are you lying about me? And then Paulie is just doing like his deflecting, kind of borderline sociopath thing, where he is like, well, then you said this, but if you said this, well, Paulie cannot answer a question. When you ask Paulie a question in an argument, he follows it with a question back to you so that you don't have to answer, he doesn't have to answer your question. The argument did not go great for Natalie. If we were going to pick a winner of the argument, it was Paulie. However, Paulie really even came off more like a big douchebag in this argument. So they just kept going back and forth. And P.S., this whole time, Corey, not a fucking word. Not a word. And James also got pissed because Paulie was like, Natalie, I do stuff to you. Who's the one that grabs your inner thigh? And James was like, yo, don't talk about my girl's inner thigh. Like, all of a sudden, James went from like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, everybody, to like, whoa. He was like, cut that shit. So that was really weird. Then Paul was like, what are you talking about? I don't grab her inner thigh. I respect her. We're brothers and sisters. Well, there is a thing called incest. So that is possible with brothers and sisters. I'm just saying. But he's like, no, we're brothers and sisters, so we would never do that. And then they're like fighting back and forth, but like he's like badgering Natalie. And like Natalie can't get a word in edgewise. And Bridget is like, one at a time. Talk one at a time. Why can't you talk one at a time? Just talk one at a time. And I just wanted to be like, shut the fuck up, Bridget. Anyway, I do like her. She's trying to defend Natalie. Whatevs. Okay, so then Natalie is like, I no longer wish to be a part of this conversation. I'm leaving. So she leaves, James leaves with her. Then all of a sudden, Corey's testicles drop down, and then all of a sudden, Corey has tons of shit to say. It's amazing all the shit Corey has to say when James isn't in the room or Natalie isn't in the room. It's like, Corey can only say shit if he doesn't feel intimidated. I don't know what his thing, he's annoying the shit out of me lately. But he's like, Natalie's a bitch. Natalie didn't do nothing. I don't know what Natalie's doing. You need to go grab your bag of dicks and eat some, is what you need to do, Corey, because just shut up. Like, you were annoying the shit out of me on that whole conversation. Okay, so then, back downstairs, Nicole is like, I'm just in the London room folding clothes. I'm not going up there. I'm just folding clothes. So now in the London room is Michelle, and then James and Natalie go back into the London room, and they're kind of filling Michelle in, and Michelle's like, should I go up there? And they're like, no, don't go up there. But then Nicole is like, I'm not going up there either. I guess I'll just go hang out in the other room. She leaves for like 2 seconds and then comes back and is like, do you guys mind if I sit in here? I just want to be alone. Why don't you just grab your giant neon sign that says spying, collecting information. You know where you could be alone in a room, Nicole? In another room, alone. There's like 6 other ones in the house. And that was like super obvious. Anyway, so Nicole is like playing her little info game that she's playing. Nothing really else happened with them in that moment. Then cut to later that night when all of a sudden Michelle decides, I'm calling out Corey. And then her and Corey proceed to have a fight. Not Corey, Paulie decide to have a fight not in the same room. I have said fight available for you right here, thanks to BB Smoke Bomb. So here is the last part, and then I'll hear everything you guys want to talk more about in the chat room. But you have to see this too, because this is hysterical. So here you go.
No, I'm literally laughing.
You'll be laughing straight to the jury house. Following your homegirl, Devon. Like her, then you.
Yeah, it's funny. You've manipulated everyone from freaking...
It's alright, Michelle. You're still going home at the end of the day.
You manipulated us into sending her home.
All your strategy means nothing because you're going home.
Sending her home. And now, freaking Devon
I'm not
so
counting
you
your
didn't
vote.
even
I
start
could
it.
care
Victor
less.
didn't. You did. This is your.
You mean nothing. If you come back with the
time.
round trip ticket, I'm sending you back out the door.
I can't hear you.
I know, because you don't like to hear the truth.
You have a girl voice.
Make
You
up another
scream
fake
like a
boyfriend.
girl.
And go TP your house.
Can't hear you.
Oh, you're a badass.
Jealous child.
You're so fucking scary. You're so stupid.
You're fucking badass.
You like fights like a girl.
I love it.
You're amazing. I'm all like,
What are you crying in there?
Since you're leaving, you should make good TV and do something
Yeah.
crazy.
You blowing up your own game, hilarious!
Wait, guys, who did I
peed
blow up my game
pants,
to?
it was
Blow up my
so
game
funny.
to? Oh, okay. Still waiting. I got you out. If that's blowing my game up, then oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Because we all know he Michelle apparently, I mean, we really don't know. The feeds haven't been on for hours, but Michelle probably not going tonight. So that was so funny to me that they were fighting in opposite rooms. Like, they didn't even want to fight face to face. Like, they were just in separate rooms screaming at each other. Although my favorite part was when Michelle was like, "You have a girl voice." See, what is going on? This season is high school. It literally might as well be called Big Brother 18, High School Edition. I don't understand. I don't understand. The whole thing has been so funny. Normally, I cannot stand Thursday nights because of the video package. I would have loved a good video package of all of this. I have a feeling there's no way they're not going to use it. I mean, we know it's a double eviction episode starting tonight, so there really isn't going to be a lot of video package. I have a feeling on Sunday night we're going to get like 24 hours before the eviction, because there's no way they're not going to use all of this amazing footage that they have, and there's so much more. Again, I already updated the site, so if you want to see any of the flashback times of all of the drama, all the flashback times are at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb18 flashbacks. You can go check it all out there. Now, I will say the plan going in tonight, again, this could change. It's not really a spoiler. Again, we haven't had feeds for hours, and we all know shit changes every 2 seconds. But the plan going into tonight is that James will veto or remove Paul and I believe Corey's votes. And then James and Natalie and and then James and Natalie and who's the other person are going to vote for Michelle to keep Michelle in this house. So it is actually Zakiya who will end up going tonight. Then Paulie is going to lose his effing mind. Hopefully it's going to be enough to shake him and make him lose the double eviction. And the plan, I have a feeling it's going to empower him to win it, but all of America is hoping that Paulie is going to lose it. And then the plan is Paulie and Nicole will go on the block. Paulie and Nicole. And then all of our sweet dreams. But look, like I'm so excited. Like, don't get me wrong. I am so excited. I am so excited for this to happen, everybody. However, every single time, Bridget and Natalie are going to keep Michelle. And James. Bridget. I forgot. Bridget is the third vote. Right. Bridget. So there's 7 votes tonight. They cancel 2 of James cancels 2, so they don't matter. So then there is only 3 votes and 2 votes left. So it'll be Bridget, James, and Natalie. Bridget, James, and Natalie will all vote to keep Michelle. And I forgot who the other 2 are. Don't care. Bye. Bye, Zakiya. Go have therapy with Devon. Devon, I'm hoping, I know I said this yesterday, I am hoping that Devon will deprogram Zakiya in that jury house. I'm going to need Devon to turn Zakiya into a warrior princess. I'm going to need Zakiya to take Paulie's balls and rip them off and make a hat out of them when he hopefully walks into the house immediately following Zakiya. So there's that. Oh, day program, right. A day deprogram. I'm going to need a day deprogramming Zakiya. What a week for James to get the care packages, Coco Bay. I know, remember at the start of this week when we all thought, what a waste. Although I did say to give it to James at the beginning of the week, but not for this reason. Oh, I also loved when Michelle was like, does anybody notice how Paulie clears his throat all the time? It's so weird. Why not Nicole and Corey and backdoor Paulie? He could kill a veto. You're right, he could kill a veto. But at this point, you need to guarantee that one of your targets go home. So why bother shoulda, coulda, woulda? They want Paulie out. They don't want to risk it. Oh, that's what they're doing. Is that what they're doing now? Now they're going to go for backdooring Paulie? It changes every 2 seconds. Every single 2 seconds, what the plan is, it changes. Oh, Cool Bean says, when you sign into All Access, it asks for your location. If your local station is football, that is what you are shown. Oh, okay. Well, I was unaware of that. In that case, again, if anybody in the chat room wants to post the link, again, to how to watch the show online tonight, go ahead, post that in the chat room for the people that want to watch it live. Just copy the link when people post it, and then you can watch the show live. I will not be doing the show live on here tonight because I need to live tweet it. This is my favorite Big Brother episode. Videobrother.net. So videobrother.net. Thank you everyone who is giving bars. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you for being the #1 fan. Brianna517, the #2 fan. Marie M, #3 fan. Poon Girl, #4. And RJ Mitchell. Thank you guys for being the top fans of this show. The show will be live on Channel 10 in New Jersey. Well, that is probably because the Jersey girls ran amok. Those Jersey girls probably started rioting and got the television networks to change their programming. No, it is the same here for us. In New York, I personally have Fios. It is airing on Channel 10 or 510 for me here in New York. I believe it is the same for New Jersey and surrounding areas. So just look at your TV guide, and even though it might be telling you it's on at 1:30, it's probably also on at its regular time, just on a different channel. If you live in New York, New Jersey, it's WLNYD 10 and Channel 10 on Optimum. There you go. So we can all watch it together. Of course, I will be live tweeting. How you guys can help me out on this show, during it, is everything I tweet, favorite and retweet. Tonight, when we're live for Double Eviction, if you see one of my tweets at Reality Recaps, favorite it and retweet it. It's a great way to help us, also for free. I live in South Jersey, and it's Channel 3. All right, well, look, I'm sure you will all find it. I have faith that you all know how to use a channel guide, and people posted the link in the chat room for where to watch it online. So I think you guys are covered. Eric, next Friday is a special BB18 edition. I know. Extra CBS show next Friday, jury buyback. I'll said it before and I will say it again. What I heard way back in December was that there was always supposed to be a new show on Friday nights, and it was supposed to be a jury house show. I heard the rumor that we were finally getting our jury house show on Friday nights starting this season. So, could it finally be we're getting an all jury house show? I guess we'll find out tonight. Don't say I didn't tell ya. No more live viewing party this time around. No more live viewing party tonight. I really super duper apologize. Honestly, it's really for two reasons. One, it seems to it hasn't worked the last few times I've tried to do it. We keep getting audio problems, and then I can't live tweet, and it just creates way too many problems. Again, another reason why, if there is anything you guys want to do to help us that is also free, check out yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon video. Again, takes you guys 2 minutes to watch the video, another 2 minutes to do it. It'll help us get a new computer, and then I'll live stream everything. I'll live stream 24/7. I'll put webcams, and when the feeds go down, I'll become Eric Feeds. You can watch me in the shower, in the bath. I'll get naked. I'll have fights with myself. I'll be like, what did you do that for? Why did you betray the Alliance? And then I'll be like, I didn't betray the Alliance. I just popped the Alliance on the butt. What do you mean you popped the buttons on the butt? You just pop them on the butt. You pop your grandma on the butt all the time. And I'll be like, I don't pop my grandma on the butt all the time. Why don't you pop your grandma on the butt all the time? It's my Alliance. I'll pop anybody I want to pop. By the way, if I have a dog, I might name it Pop It on the Butt. I just want to hang out my door and go, pop it on my butt. Come here, pop it on my butt. Come here, pop it on my butt. I want to do that. I do. I want to. Anyway, I'd pay for Eric Feeds. Well, you don't have to pay. All you have to do is go to yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon video, sign up for some trials. If you like them, keep them. If you don't, cancel them. And then it doesn't cost you a dime. And then repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and keep repeating all month long. Only good this month. I did 4. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, don't tell Jason. I'm giving it to him tomorrow. But we're going to give Jason $100 for his birthday. Jason was on the show last Friday. I'm gonna, on behalf of all the reality recaps people that did the Amazon trials, I'm gonna take $100 from that and give it to Jason for his birthday, because he always comes and does our shows. He always is a huge supporter of us. He does a lot of stuff, and it's his birthday, and I wanted to do something nice for him on behalf of all of us. So I'm gonna give it to him tomorrow, which is the eve of his birthday. And I will let you guys know it's from all Reality Recaps fans. Okay, so back to the show. Eric, did you see the Twitter fights yesterday? To go along with the feeds? Yes. Now, this is the other subtext. Again, I will fill you guys in on all the juicy gossip, but I want to preface it this way. While I don't really enjoy Paulie in the house, I don't think it's fair when people outside of the house say stuff about someone inside of the house and they have no ability to defend themselves, in the same way that I do not think it's fair when somebody in the house talks about people outside of the house to an entire audience and that person has no way to defend themselves. I don't think it's fair either way. I don't like it. And I don't like when families get involved either. But that being said, yes, apparently some of Natalie's friends, I think the ones that were on Amazing Race, who were also the cheerleaders, they started saying the shit about Paulie last night. Like, they are from New Jersey and not fans of what Paulie's been saying about Jersey girls. So they basically said that the one girl gave the ring back to the mother and she's going to have nothing to do with Paulie when she gets out of the house. And another girl was like, Paulie's a scumbag. And now all of a sudden there's all these ex-girlfriends that hate Paulie all over Twitter. And look, I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying, in the interest of fairness, it would be great when stuff like that happens and both sides get their say. It's kind of like last season with Austin, when, you know, so much shit with his ex-girlfriend, and it wasn't fair because she had no rebuttal to him, and then he had no rebuttal. I just don't like it. I don't like the whole thing. Like, we're watching the game. Keep all the drama in the game. The game drama should be in the game. Shouldn't affect people's lives outside of the game. Those people didn't sign up for the game. Shocking. They want their 15 minutes of fame. It is. Look, it's a thin line. I'm so conflicted. This is the biggest season of Big Brother I've ever felt so conflicted on so many different things. Because, you know, even for example, Paulie in the fight in the HOH room, he just kept saying to Natalie, like, well, you're allowed to flirt with everybody, and you're saying that I make you feel uncomfortable because I flirt with everyone? I'm a flirty person. If I'm a flirty person and you're a flirty person and you flirt with everybody else and everybody else flirts with you, why am I the one that makes you feel uncomfortable? Okay, again, that's really hard to hear. If anybody, especially a woman, tells you, a man, that you make them feel uncomfortable, you need to respect that, whether you agree with it, don't agree with it, or not. And I guess it doesn't even really apply to a man-woman relationship. Anybody, if anybody is telling you make them feel uncomfortable because of how you're acting, you need to change the way you're acting. Now, of course, we interject the aspect of the game where you're playing a social game. And that could be strategy just as much as not saying anything is strategy, because you're afraid if you say something, you could get removed from the game and lose your chance to win. Believe me, this is the psychological aspect of Big Brother that drew me to it on season 2. I love all these aspects of it. It's too much to get into on a comedic recap show. But one day we should break down the psychology of Big Brother in situations like this. But all around, the whole thing just sucks. Like, there are no winners, there are no losers, the whole thing sucks. Okay, so, chat room, we got about 20 minutes left. I want to know what all of you want to talk about. Eric's lust for Paulie is getting in the way of seeing Paulie. No, I do not lust Paulie at all. The only thing I will say is, yes, no Paulie outside of this game, or I've been around him several times outside of this game. He's never acted like this outside of the game that I saw. I also completely agree with you. He is being a giant doucher misogynist in that house. So I'm just stating both points. Who do I want to win? Natalie or Paul? After the whole Cheeto thing, Paul. I wish someone would say to him, what would you do if a man spoke to your sister like this? I think Paulie's ego is so big, Sweet Shelly, that Paulie wouldn't even hear that. Paulie has no ability to, it seems this moment, admit that he's wrong, see another perspective. All he wants to do is just battle his point and stick with it. Some draft says, you make me feel uncomfortable. This is me, a woman, telling you I'm uncomfortable. I thought you were a draft. I'm confused. Anyway, I lost the rest of what you said. Oh, darn. He's gone like Amanda Zuckerman crazy times 100. Yeah, he kind of did. Did you hear Cody blamed Paulie's behavior on Paul? Oh, God, no. This is another reason why I say the lines of all of my hard and fast truths about Big Brother, everything that I have always said and always die hard stuck to this season have fallen away. Like, you don't judge somebody in the real world about how they play in this game. But then you throw in a Nicole and Nicole and a James, who I've had horrible experiences with in the real world, and now here I am judging their outside of the world in the game. I always say you do not involve family members. Family members are off limits. You leave them alone. But now here there's Paulie's brother, who is Cody, who played the game, so obviously he's going to have an opinion on it, and his family. So where's the line on that? I don't know. I don't know what's right, and I don't know what's wrong on this season. It's a very hypocritical, no right, no wrong season. I don't know. It fits right in with Trump running for president. It's on Entertainment Weekly Facebook page. Paulie is older. Right. Eric. Oh, God, the chat room is going so fast. I apologize. Who do you think is going home if Paulie wins HOH? He'll probably put up Natalie and Bridget and then not care who goes home. Eric, it's okay, don't have a nervous breakdown. I'm not having a nervous breakdown. Cody went on YouTube and called Michelle's 16-year-old sister a trash and a lowlife. Right. I don't think he should have called her trash and a lowlife. I believe trash bag should be reserved for James. And again, while I was calling James trash bag this season, I will just like to throw out again, while yes, it does have a double meaning, I've been calling him trash bag since last season when he hid in trash bags, and I was a fan. I'm not saying I like James. I don't like James. We're all aware of that. But that's not why I call him trash bag. People think I'm calling him trash bag like I'm trying to insult him. No, I just think it's funny to call him trash bag because he hid in trash bags last season. Okay, moving on. Funny as Natalie is far from vindictive on the show. Yes. New Jersey Girl says, Cody has never been one to respond well, and when he gets mad, he always lashes out like an idiot. Yeah. Are you disappointed in Meech as the resident BB superfan? I am not disappointed in Michelle. I'm disappointed in some of the things Michelle has done. It's going to be interesting to see what Michelle is like postseason. I don't like her telling feedsters to get Bridget fired from her job. I don't like her hating fat people. There's a lot of things about Michelle I don't really like. It seems to me like I hope she takes positive things from this Big Brother experience and changes her life and sees a different perspective of the world. Let's put it that way. I hope this game changes Michelle for the better. That's what I have to say about Michelle. Paulie called Michelle trash yesterday. I know, but that in a sense, it is trash talking. I mean, they're all trash talking. To be fair, Paulie was the one who stuck up for Day with Frank, says Jersey Girl. When he acted normal, his ego has just exploded and he has gone insane. I completely agree. David Thielen says, Eric, I just want to see if you'll read this for absolutely no reason. SS Latte, hi, says, I think Michelle was too comfortable in her old group and now she will be different and think more for herself. I agree. Fair Heather says, you need to introduce Michelle to Christine. Look, I don't want to go the route that I'm not going the route that Cody went on his show. I'm just going to say this. I get a bad feeling in my gut when it comes to Michelle and her sisters. There's a lot of drama that they cause and create on Twitter and then claiming accounts were hacked and not hacked. And it just seems like that whole family, there's weird stuff happening there. And my gut says, stay away, stay away, stay away. And in the 6 years of doing reality recaps, I felt that 3 times. I ignored it all 3 times, and all 3 times it blew up in my face. I don't think I'm ignoring it anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I would want to introduce Christine to Michelle. Michelle knows how she can reach out to Christine if she wants to. Eric, my theory is that if the round trip is not open to August 18th, Julie tells everyone still in the house to open their envelopes. Whoever has it picks a jury member back. Ooh, I like that theory, John S. in the chat room. That is a very interesting theory. I have heard a lot of super duper interesting theories, but yeah, I like that one. The one that I think they should do, and I think they're dumb for not doing, is again, they need a way to get the Big Brother television audience over to the online version. They need some gimmick, they need something to bring the 2/3 of the audience that only watch the television show over to the live feed show. And what I think would be the perfect way to do that is with this round trip ticket or something. One of these people, whether it be somebody in jury or something, needs to win. You get to be on Big Brother 19. And then it allows Julie to explain to the television audience what Big Brother, which we now know is not really called Big Brother 19, but you get to be on the Big Brother Online Edition. That's what I think they should do. Do you think Zakiya has the round trip ticket? I don't know. I've learned not to get my hopes up. People, brace yourself. I'm going to be Debbie Downer for a minute. Are you all looking? I mean, look, everyone, I feel like I need to set your expectations for a minute. I got like 4 things to tell you. Ready? Here we go. Jose. Victor. Oh, not Victor. Jose. Tiffany. Frank Devon. Every single time we thought we were gonna get the huge episode that we all wanted, we got nothing but a big load of shit dropped in our laps. So, I am trying not to be negative about tonight's episode, but I don't have high hopes. I feel like every time I let myself get super excited, like this is going to be the night, and Tiffany's going to win the battle back, and she's going to be back in there, and James is going to come through, and he's going to save Devon, or, Jose is not going to go out, and then every time we get womp womp, it's like there might as well be somebody with a gong standing next to me and be like, gong, womp womp, slide whistle, every time. However, I am very excited. I think we are all super excited going into this double eviction episode tonight. I did not think I would even give two hoots about it going into it, when it's always been like my Super Bowl, and now I am very excited going into it. Like, it's going to be so great. The sense of community on Twitter over this is going to be amazing tonight. Please don't let Paulie win HOH. I don't want him to. I don't. Here's what I said on the last show. Again, zoop, zoop, flame suit. I will say this. I do not want Paulie to go home. I would like Paulie on the block with Nicole. I would like Nicole to go home, but I want to witness all of the fallout play out on the feeds this week. I don't want Paulie just to witness Zakiya go home, find out that he was blindsided, and then go right out after her 2 seconds later. I want an entire week of Paulie realizing that, I want the James and, what's the gay one? The not gay one. Anyway, James and Clay. I want the James and Clay fight from last season to happen again between James and Paul. I want like all that stuff to happen. I want all that stuff. No, I literally meant Clay. Remember last season when James confronted Clay? And Clay was like, what are you saying about Shelly? And like they got in each other's face. I want that exact situation to happen again, but this time with James and Paulie. New Nat for the win. I hope so. Ooh, by the way, oh God, 3 more things I have to tell you. Number 1, here is Paulie's biggest problem. Paulie is forgetting my 3 factors for winning Big Brother, and it is play the house. Doing a great job at playing the house. Play production. He's doing a job at playing production. The one he's failing at is play America. You have to play the house, you have to play production, and you have to play America if you want to win Big Brother. It's required. And he's not doing great at playing production, and he's failing miserably at playing America. So I think that is where Paulie's downfall is. Now, going into this new week, we only have 1 more day, I think until midnight or 3 a.m., to vote for the next America's Care package. And it is super safety. Whoever wins it cannot be nominated this upcoming week, and it will happen after the double eviction episode. So, my votes are going to Michelle first and then Bridget. That's where my votes are going. I'm voting Michelle and Bridget. Okay, 11 a.m. Friday. Thank you, Jiansu. I guess 11 a.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. But how adorable would Bridget be in a super suit? I want Natalie in a super suit. I want her in a Jordan unitard. What was Jordan's thing called? The Dumatard? Oh my God, what, remember the green with the propeller? What was it called? The Humilitard. I remembered it before the chat room said it. Humilitard. Natalie would rock it. Yes, she would. What do you mean by playing production? I mean, you can't tell production everything you want to, what all your plans are. When you give production what all of your plans are, then it gives them the ability to discuss it as a question with other house guests where maybe it wasn't before. Or production could just not at all want what you want to happen, so they're gonna try and work against you. So you don't give a... Basically, this is what it is. Derek's game. And I know a lot of people hate it, but it's why he won. You don't give production all the information. You play America and you act like you like Donnie and you act like you're his best friend and you play the house. It's how you have to win. Question: why this week saying care package delivered Sunday for the first time, not Friday as usual, which means super safety for someone as a renom? I would assume probably because and I'm pretty sure everyone that's here right now watching is longtime Big Brother fans, but I would have a feeling it's because, oh, don't do that, don't spread the word, don't spread the word. You can become a fan if you're not a fan, so you don't miss any of our future shows, but I kind of have a feeling it is because tonight we're not going to watch the second HOH play out, so they kind of need a day to catch up on the HOH, probably. I'm going to guess. I have a feeling the double elimination pushes their timetable around, but really, I don't know. Oh, delivered Friday, shown on Sunday. Correct. Is that what you meant? Then yes, I apologize. I'm voting... Oh, wait. They always say Sunday. Okay, there you go. Got it. I think Nicole might win because she has so many followers. What? 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 Oh, where are my followers? Guys, I've been in the house. Guys, I got out of the house, and I couldn't help but notice while I was in the house, nobody was buying my cosmetics. Didn't you guys notice that I had my auto tweet set up so that I could sell you guys cosmetics while I'm in the house? But none of you bought any of my cosmetics. Why, guys? Why didn't nobody buy my cosmetics when I was in the house? I'm not going to talk to you when I get out of the house or have any interaction with any of you, but I hope you'll buy more of my cosmetics. That's what I do with my Twitter, is I sell cosmetics. Thank you for all of my cosmetics followers. I'm a real big fan of cosmetics. She's very low rated on Jokers. She's very low rated in life. What about her ghost? I have no idea. People don't give Day enough credit for making it to jury when she went home so early and was experiencing new aspects of the game this year. I give Devon a ton of credit. I love Devon. I think she played too hard too fast, but I love Devon. I think she did amazing. I definitely think she did amazing. Do you think the comp tonight will be against Pauly? I hope it's knockout. They can't do anything too involved. I hope we get a knockout so that we can watch the slow breakdown of Pauly as he realizes all the people against him. So I'm hoping that tonight it is going to be a knockout and Pauly just keeps getting put up and put up and put up. And then, but that is why I say I don't want him to end up going right away. I don't want him to go through all of that and then us not get to watch any of the payoff of it. Oh, just go to jury. Or maybe that's why there's a Friday show next week. Let me also say this. I believe it is TV Tater over on Twitter brought up a great point. We will know if the round trip ticket is being used tonight based on the number of seats or spots that we see for the competition. So in other words, if there's like an extra seat or an extra spot in the competitions, then we will know that return trip ticket is getting used tonight. Now, sure, there's a great theory that if they're talking about a Friday show, that if it's a buyback, I don't think they would have a buyback if they're, I don't think they would have a buyback if, oh my God, shut up, Windows. Although there's a problem. I'm aware. Amazon, urlrecaps.com/Amazon video. Anyway, can you tell everyone that you can vote every 24 hours? I certainly can, SS Latte. You can vote every 24 hours for America's Care Package. Don't worry, there's no way any... Only the... Look, I think everyone should vote, but I can't see this stuff falling into the hands of the people I don't think most of us want it in the hands of. Do you think Pauly will get booed if he leaves? Yes, I actually do. Couldn't production just set up as a precaution for the round trip? No, they know. They know which number envelope the round trip is in, so why are they gonna... They don't need to do it as a precaution. They're aware who has the round trip ticket. You get what I'm saying? As much as his social game sucks right now, Paulie is actually playing a pretty good game. I agree. Well, I don't agree that he's playing a good game. I agree Paulie is playing the game. Paulie, up until yesterday, was one of the only people playing the game. I don't know if I would call it a good game. He's not really have a great game happening at the moment, but he's at least playing the game. I hope Natalie wins America's Favorite Player. I do too. I'm torn between Natalie and Paulie. I will end up voting for Natalie. Not at all being fair, but because I feel like Paulie has a business and his family seems well off, and I think Natalie could use it a lot more than Paul could. Sorry, not Paulie, Paul. So I will end up voting for Natalie. Sorry, not Paulie. I meant Paul. Frank tweeted he is proud of Bridget. Aw, great. I wish we could have him on. I don't think anybody is getting any of the pre-jury people until the season is over. That kind of seems like that's the decision CBS has made, and none of us are allowed to have any of the pre-jury people on. All I can say is I'm hoping that when the season ends, we will do what we do for you guys every year and have the people on back to back to back to back to back to back to back like we always do. Natalie should win HOH. I hope so too. I hope Natalie wins HOH tonight. Natalie was raised poor. I hear ya. What a shame if it would be Paulie's ticket got ruined in the... Oh, what a shame it would be if Paulie's ticket got ruined in the hide and go veto. That would be a shame. Am I coming back on tonight? All right. Here's the deal, everybody. I'm going to sign off this show to get ready for the double eviction episode. Make sure that you're following me on Twitter. It would help me out if you favorited and retweeted the stuff that we tweeted out during the show. If it's a crazy great show and the feeds don't come right back on with tons of drama, yes, I will come back on and we will talk. I don't want to come on and like pull you guys away from the feeds. Like if there's crazy drama on the feeds, then I think we'll all be watching the feeds and I'll be in the Reality Recaps chat room over on the feeds. Now, I have something else to tell you now, chat room people, but let me just end the show super quickly for the archive people and say, bye archive people. See you back here every weeknight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for watching. And you know the deal. Patron if you want a patron. PayPal if you want to PayPal, and of course the best way to help us out is Amazon Video. Bye! And oh, you only have that for the month of August, so please, 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 why are you making me beg? Do you want me to cry? I will. Bye, everybody!